And good afternoon. Welcome to Survival Radio Network. I'm Bruce Allen, along with my co-host Paula G. And we're the Your Time Radio crew. But today we're here at Bears Best in Swanee, Georgia. We're here for the third annual Charity Golf Classic Celebrity Invitational for Mr. Willis McGahee, NFL running back. And it's benefiting Finch Elementary School. So, Paula, we've been here for quite a while. This is pretty great.
This place is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful day out. A little warm. It was a little warm.
A little warm, yeah.
A little warm
today. The golf course is beautiful. Beautiful homes here as well.
Gorgeous, so. Yes. Beautiful homes on the grounds. That's going to be me one day.
Yeah. I saw you looking over the membership brochure earlier. Hey, it's nothing wrong with dreaming.
Hey.
You'll be walking your passion. Keep hope alive. We'd like to thank Mr. Mark Farringham, who's engineering for us today.
Yeah.
We certainly appreciate his efforts.
Shout out, Mark. Shout out.
No dancing. You have to stop that. But we're going to be doing some interviews here with some of the celebrity players who are here and kind of get their take on why they volunteered to come out and join everybody here. But it's
see how their golf game was today.
Yeah, some of them probably don't want to talk about that, though.
Well, we have to be careful.
Yeah, it took a lot of them a long time to get to the clubhouse here, so we do have to be careful when we ask about that.
Yeah, they were enjoying the scenery out there.
Absolutely, we won't ask about any scores.
Yeah.
But this is great.
It's a wonderful event, and we've got, like you said, some great guests this afternoon. The assistant principal from Finch Elementary is going to be joining us.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to share with us about how all of this is helping her school and helping her students. And she's really excited about that.
Anything for education.
Anything for education, absolutely. It's all about the children. All about the children. Yeah.
Of course, we're going to have Mr. Willis McGahee,
the man himself.
We had him on our show last week, and he was a hit. It was one of the highest-rated shows on Blog Talk, so it was really exciting for us.
We were so pleased.
Yeah, he was too. So he said, "Hey, you guys should come out to our tournament." So we love it.
Here we are.
Rubbing elbows with the.
Rubbing elbows.
Absolutely.
Yes, this is great.
We're going to have him and a lot of other people who are participating here in the tournament get their take on everything. So
got a lot of athletes here. They're all excited about the cause. And some of them actually have some events coming up themselves.
Absolutely. And then we'll talk, we'd love to talk about walking and your passion and what keeps you motivated and things like that. So I'm sure they have, being athletes and just being a person in general. You have things that motivate you in life, different circumstances that you walk away from that prompts you or propels you to do
something different opens up another door.
Absolutely.
Opens up another door of opportunity.
Because some of these guys are retired, so find out what's going on with them and what their passions are and why they're participating in something like this. So,
and how they've made that transition.
Absolutely. All about transition.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. So,
life is all about changes.
All about changes. It's been a great day so far.
It really has.
Absolutely. They've also got a silent auction going on, I understand. Yeah. I saw you eyeing that master's package earlier.
Well, it just has inspired me to perhaps
you don't play
pursue, start.
All right, you don't play golf, but it would be good to go to the Masters. And the opening bid's at $12,500. So
I got that.
Yeah, I'll put your name down for that. So you're good.
The what?
I did you at $12,575 just in case somebody wants to come out of the gate strong. I think you made a statement there.
Hey.
But I'm sure you'll be taking that package home.
Yes, all the way.
And you'll be at Augusta next.
Sitting front
spring.
Front and center. Absolutely. Yeah, but this is great. We've got some of these items for the silent auction.
Yeah, there's some autographed footballs, helmets, lithographs.
Some frame photos.
Absolutely.
We've got
now
some great photos behind us.
Yeah, the piece that I loved the most was Cassius Clay punching out the Beatles.
Yes,
That was awesome. Was it
Beatles.
67?
Meet Cassius Clay.
That's
64.
yeah, that's really good stuff. So you might want to bid on that for me as well.
Okay, I got you.
Because I see you brought all your bags, so you got plenty of money, I'm sure.
Equipment.
But
In the
again,
bags.
yeah, we wanted to thank Clark Garrison and the Survival Radio Network for making this possible for us today.
Hey, Clark.
And we want to let everybody know we appreciate our Survival Radio Network family as well. So we're having a great time, and we're kind of pulling triple duty today. We're going to do our show, which airs Wednesdays, 8:30 to 9:30 your time, on the Survival Radio Network.
The show that reminds you that time is yours for the making.
And yours for the taking.
There you go.
And you can tweet us at YourTimeRadio8. And we'll be on later tonight. We've got a great guest. So we're going to be all talked out by the end of the day. It's been a 12-hour
day.
But
excited.
Excited because this is fun. I mean, everybody's coming in from the golf course here.
And excited.
They've been
tired.
Playing all morning. I wonder who won. Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting.
I haven't heard that yet.
No, I haven't heard that yet.
Haven't gotten that yet.
We're going to
so we'll see.
Start getting some guests in here to interview here shortly, I think. They're eating lunch right now, so it's kind of the top off of a big part of the day. But
this sounds pretty good. This is awesome.
Yeah, and we also want to thank our intern who's helping us today.
Chandrea Rogers. Yeah, she's helping us today, so we really appreciate her.
Okay. Well, we're going to go to commercial, and we're going to come back, and we'll interview some people here at the golf tournament.
Yes. Survival Radio Network.
You can't live without it.
Okay. All right. So let's get Amika or Willis or whoever. Yes. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see.
How are you?
Oh, good.
I'm Shane. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Hi, Shane.
Nice to meet you. Shane. Nice to meet you.
So, have a seat. Yeah, if you don't mind, please.
Not a problem.
Great.
All righty.
Thank you very much, Shane.
She's got great handwriting.
She does. She's one of my former students. So
no kidding.
Learning, training.
Nice girl. Nice girl.
Yes. So we're just going to share a little bit while you're here, and if you've got anything going on,
cool.
That you want to talk about a little bit. How was it out there? A little warm out there.
It was not bad. Actually, the cloud coverage this morning was very nice for the first 10 holes.
Ah, okay.
Very cool.
Cool. All right. Major League Baseball. And we are back, and we are here at Bears Best Atlanta Golf Course, and you are listening to the host of Your Time, Paula G. and Bruce Allen on Survival Radio Network. And we are here with the Willis McGahee Foundation, and they're having a charity, classic charity golf event today. And we've got a lot of great folks out here that have joined us, a lot of athletes that have come out for the cause. And we have a gentleman here with us today, Mr. Shane Moynihan, formerly of the Major League Baseball. Thank you for joining us today.
Glad to be here.
You just came in.
And
right.
A little toasty, ready to eat.
Ready to eat.
Good. Posted a good score for golf, so it was a good day.
Hey, that's
good
all
day.
Right. That's all right. So tell us what this day has been like for you and why you joined.
You know what? We, my partner and I run a baseball organization, youth baseball organization. We got a call from one of his interns last year and said that Willis McGahee was throwing a golf tournament for his foundation, and we were invited out. And we don't get many off days during baseball season, so we figured it was a good time to hop out, play some golf, and get an off day from the baseball field. And posted a pretty good score. Now we're eating some good food, so it's been a great day so far.
You cannot complain.
Never.
You cannot complain. And then you said also you have a baseball.
Yeah, we do baseball for 10-year-olds to 18-year-olds, where we concentrate on younger kids are about development and learning about baseball and life, and the older kids are about getting placed in colleges. So
right.
We've been fortunate to be able to do that for our jobs.
That's great.
And it's good to get them focused on something, when they're younger, and to have great role models. There's nothing like a great role model.
Absolutely.
To have great role models, and for you all to be out there and just kind of, showing them the sport, but then also showing them for the young men, just showing them how to be a man.
Absolutely.
How to be a man.
Absolutely. We it's been nice. The older groups, a lot of times the kids call when they have issues, whether it be academic or just life. So we've been there. We've done that. John Huber and I have been in the big leagues for 3 years each. So we've been at the top of our game. We've been told that we weren't good enough to play any longer. So we've been at both spectrums of sports.
Right.
So we can handle kids that, I'm not doing very well. Okay, well, this is how you need to handle it. So it's good. It's been a lot of fun.
Bringing experiences to the table.
Yeah.
And just, giving back and sharing that.
Absolutely.
How long has your program existed?
Well, Adam and I formed what we call SEB Tigers probably last year. We were solo doing our own thing for 3 years before that. Okay. So I had Tigers baseball. He had SEB baseball, and he was based out of Beaufort and Jefferson area, and I had Gainesville up. And then I called him one day, and I just said, let's come together and make this one big powerhouse. And it's been fun so far. So we've been together for a year, and it's been really good.
Okay, very good.
That is great. That is really wonderful. And are there any upcoming events that you have that you
we
in the near future?
we usually do a golf tournament early fall in September just for a fundraiser for our families, but we're about to embark on our 18s, 17s, and 16-year-old what they call the World Wood Bat Association tournament, and it lasts 7 days. You play 8 games, and it's 3 weeks straight. So we have 21 days straight of baseball. So plenty of action.
We know what you're doing this
right?
summer.
Exactly. Plenty of long days. Yeah.
With teenagers.
Teenagers. So today was our one-off day. From tomorrow on, we're at a baseball field every day.
So you took your one off day that you could have just been chilling by the pool and came out. And...
Well, it's for a good. It's for a good reason, And Willis has got a very good reputation, especially down in Atlanta, and he's done a lot of good things, obviously in the NFL. And a couple ex-NFL players are here, and we've got several athletes that are here. But we've kind of been proud of every time we have an opportunity to give back or sponsor youth or a foundation. We want to be involved in that.
Right.
And playing golf is not really like a taxing day, right? It's off, it's out, it's beautiful. You get to hang out, you get some free food.
Right, there you go.
Here we are.
It doesn't get any better.
No, it does not get any better.
Shane, how can people find out more information about your program?
If you go to southeastbaseball.net is our website. We have our phone numbers on there. We have all the information about our teams, what we do, what we've done, how many kids. Like I said, this is our 4th year. We've placed about 140 kids in college. So we're really proud of the fact that we're getting kids. Doesn't matter what race, what grades. We junior college all the way up to Division I. We've been able to place kids. So that's something we've been very proud about.
That's great.
That's good work.
Yes. Well, we'll definitely have to keep in touch with you and see
Absolutely.
how things go in September.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
September.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with you guys, have you guys out, and then hopefully we can get some celebrities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Shane Monahan, ladies and gentlemen, we thank him so much for joining us. We're going to let this gentleman go ahead and get himself something to eat. Well-deserved meal.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Good meeting.
And you have a great afternoon.
You too.
All right. Thank you so much. Oh, that was
That was
great.
great. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's just one of the passionate people that we have. He's
just
giving
come
up
out.
his only day off, like
Only
a
day off
month,
in months.
and then he's doing charity things. So
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what we love. We love hearing stories like that, meeting people like that, because that's what our show's all about. People who are passionate. You can tell the passion that he has with working with youth and make sure that they
Just how that motivates.
on that
yeah.
right track. So.
And then I think a lot of times too that a lot of times we see ourselves in the young people. When you're giving back, because that was something that Willis said last week too. Is sometimes you can see a bit of yourself in one or two of these young people that you're working with. And I bet if we ask any of these athletes in here, they would probably say the same thing. The young people that they work with in their respective foundations, there might be one or two that they see that really reminds them of themselves when they were that age, or maybe that young person is dealing with some sort of challenge that player or that athlete was dealing with when they were younger as well. So
This is so true.
So it goes deep.
Absolutely.
It goes deep.
And I love to see people who are successful and they just continue on and help other people.
Yes.
Just bring out some positivity. And we're going to go to break now, and we'll be back with a few more interviews. You're listening to the Survival Radio Network. I'm Bruce Allen, Paula G. We'll be back shortly.
We'll be back.
Hey,
How you doing?
not too bad of a day on the golf course.
Hey, that's all right.
I'm Taquillo.
Mr. Spikes, are you, sir?
Yes, Taquillo.
Have a seat, if you don't mind, please. Great. Let's see.
Oh, she's right here. She'll be next. Okay.
They're right here. They're ready.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Buffalo Bills, right? And
Yep, my last stop, 15 years. My last team was
Scoot up just a little bit more.
last team was San Diego.
Okay.
San Diego Chargers. But played in Cincinnati, Buffalo, Philly, San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's Taquillo.
Taquillo.
Taquillo Spikes. I like that.
Yep.
Linebacker.
Uh-huh.
We're ready.
Ready?
We're ready.
And welcome back to the Survival Radio Network. We're here at the third annual Charity Golf Classic Celebrity Invitational, sponsored by Mr. Willis McGahee of the NFL to benefit Finch Elementary School. And we're here with NFL legend Taquillo Spikes. Sir, welcome.
Appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate it.
I'm so glad to have you. Been out there in the sun today,
Yeah.
playing a little golf.
You know, I was hesitant about coming to play in this tournament because the last time I actually picked up some golf clubs, it did not go quite as well as I wanted it to.
Okay. Didn't
Actually,
hold like you wanted.
Actually, I couldn't even come out of the box, to be honest with you.
Oh, man.
So, but I came for my boy, though. You know, our relationship started when he first got drafted in Buffalo, and I, you know, anything I can do to support him, then you know I'm all in.
What makes you friends? When you spoke to you,
I just think that
what was it about him?
his drive. To me, I'm more fascinated with people's stories and the triumph, the tribulations that they go through in order to accomplish so many things. We all know he had that bad knee injury that will probably go down as at least top 3 injuries ever seen, worst injuries ever seen on TV. But the guy came back, and not only to play, but to play at a high level. And, you know, and for me to be there and sit down and watch him every day, people saw the end result on Sundays, but I saw the work that he put in Monday through Saturday. So you know, that's the reason why we're as close as we are.
You saw what was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So you played with Buffalo and finished with San Diego.
Right.
So what are you into now as far as career? What's going on?
Career-wise, I'm actually on the same side of the microphone as you guys,
Well, all right.
doing some broadcasting, analyst work. It's a good way for me to stay a part of the game, but away from the game at the same time. I love it. Been playing this game since I was 7 years old. Found out early in my career that, you know, even though things may not go as the way that you want them to go, but when you're able to talk about it, for me it was therapeutic. And from that point on, I always stayed involved in the media side of it.
Just to be able to talk about it.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most challenging thing about being on this side of the microphone? Or is there?
No, it is. It's just, you know, the hard thing is exactly what you guys are doing now. Regardless if it's radio or TV, we're so used to as players receiving the interview. But when you're on the other side, you have to give an interview and conduct everything that goes on. You can't come in with predetermined questions.
That's true.
You know, if you do, you become exposed by the people on the other side that's listening or the people that's looking at it. So, you know, I get it. You know?
It's a journey, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's a journey.
No doubt.
It's a journey.
Now, what are you passionate about now?
One of my driving you.
You know, my drive is I just want to do something different. You know, that's every morning. It's just, you know, and for me, my passion is photography that a lot of people don't know. People ask, how did I get in photography? And it's just, I think I have to blame my mother because she used to take so many pictures that were blurry when I was young. And I was like, how hard is it to take a picture? Just a clear picture. So from that point,
Of course, we know you didn't say that to me.
I did. We got a good relationship like that.
Oh, okay. And you lived to tell about it?
Yeah.
See, I'm not the only one who does that.
Yeah, but
You
she's
lived to tell
100.
about it.
She's unfiltered though. Anybody knows that she's Miss Lily Spikes is unfiltered. So
There you go.
from that point on, I just kind of took it, and I took it seriously over this past year. Been training up under one of my mentors, Mike Moore, here in Atlanta, and been doing a great job. So we're working on doing some things that should be revealed in a year's time on a big scale. So just remember, I told you here first.
Here first. You
We're
told
looking
us
forward
first.
to seeing that,
Can-
hearing more about it.
Can you share with us? Is there any particular aspect of photography that you enjoy more than others? I mean, do you like taking pictures of
You know,
nature? Or,
I love nature, but I think the ones that really stand out is the candid portraits. So just a little hint of what you may be seeing next year is candid portraits that have a great story behind them.
candid portraits that have a great story that you can hear the story without the words. You just see the photograph.
That's it.
Yeah.
And
That's power.
that's my vision. That's my vision for photography. What on my project that I want to do. That's my passion. Other than the broadcast.
Right. And then, you know, you really have to have that. That has to be a gift within you to be able to know when to capture those moments, that the story can unfold without
Right.
a word being said.
Yeah,
You can just tell it just from looking at your photos.
it is. And one of the first steps that someone brought to my attention is that, regardless of whatever you may try to stage or set the scene up, you have to be open to receive what's in front of you at all times.
Very good words.
And so I keep that in mind. I keep that in mind every time.
Be open to receive what is in front of you. No preconceived notions, no expectations. Just receive it as it is.
That's it. That's it.
That's power.
When you make your debut or whatever this program that you're doing, we'd love to have you on our show. Have you come on and talk about it?
Oh yeah.
So,
I won't be able to talk enough about it.
You know?
So I just need to make sure I have you guys' info
That's right.
before we leave, and then we'll
we'll
do that.
I'd love to have you on because we'd love to speak with you, at length, a little bit more at length about your passion. Our show is about people's passions. We motivate people. It's called Your Time. We talk about what motivates and drives people and what propels them into their passion. So we have stories of people who are starting something new, whether it's walking out of a relationship, starting a new job or careers, like you are.
Or transition.
Right.
Transitioning to a different phase of their life. So
Yeah.
we'd love to have you on and talk about your new venture that you're doing. 'Cause
Count
it
me in.
sounds really exciting.
Count me in. I love it.
So if folks want to reach out to you, what can they do? A
Uh,
particular way they can reach out to you, or they just have to wait and see?
they got to wait and see.
They gotta wait.
We don't want to put the cart before the horse,
I understand.
but understand and know that I am working diligently on this.
Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it yourself.
But you can follow me on Instagram and Instagram Takeo Spikes 51, and also at Twitter Takeo Spikes 51.
Great.
Kilo Spikes 51.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here, and you heard it first. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Pretty
I
darn
appreciate
good
you
football
having me.
player.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Photographer.
Absolutely. Good luck
Yeah.
to you with everything in the future.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank you.
There's one.
Okay.
And,
Okay, we've got some info
ladies
on
and
the
gentlemen,
back.
we want to thank Mr. Takeo Spikes for joining us. And we're here at the Willis McGahee Celebrity Invitational. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back shortly.
Back. Okay.
Thank you very much. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that was great.
I like it. Okay.
Yes, we will be. Okay, who's next? She disappeared. Yes, ma'am. That was good. I like that. That was great.
Just goes natural.
That was great.
We're doing good.
We're doing okay. We're doing good. I would love to tell you. You got some food? You okay? Okay. Gotta feed this man. Had this man out here all day. Okay,
Anything's ready.
so we're live, just so you know. I should have told the other two, but then we're live audio, but we're also live video. Because when they,
Don't let the camera.
yeah, when they
'Cause I
load
hate the
it,
camera too, but
You should
yeah, don't look at it. Well, I didn't- especially the ladies.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
And we are back at Bears Best Golf Course here in Suwanee, Georgia. We are at the Willis McGahee Foundation Classic Golf Tournament. And this has been a wonderful event today. We are so excited to be here. We've got some great folks out here. The athletes have come out to support this foundation. And with us right now is the assistant principal of Finch Elementary School, Miss Tiffany Burney. And this school is a school that is a recipient of the funds that will be raised today. That will go towards Finch Elementary. And Miss Burney is going to tell us a little bit about what that's going to look like and tell us a little bit about her school and her program. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We at Finch, we're really excited about this opportunity. We are a urban school. We sit in the West End area of downtown.
Okay.
We currently have about 540 students. We have 100% free lunch application students, which means we are a Title I school. All of our students receive free lunch through the federally funded program. We provide a great deal of extracurricular activities combined with the academics to produce what I would like to say a holistic approach to learning for our students.
That's important.
Our students have a great deal of needs in addition to the basic reading and math that is required. Most of our students come from homes where there are single parents, as well as no parents, being raised by grandparents as well as great-great-grandparents.
Wow.
So they have a lot of needs.
Yes.
They have a lot of needs.
Challenges.
And so in order for us to first reach them academically, we must first, address some of those social issues at home, such as food, clothing, additional supplies that they may not have, so that they can be successful in the classroom.
And what you just said is so important. And those of us that are on the inside of the schoolhouse realize the fact that it's exactly what you said. Before you can reach them academically, you gotta take care of those basic needs. Sometimes we if a student isn't doing well, we say, well, they need maybe some additional tutoring and some additional study time. And that may be true. But if there's no power on at the house, if there's no food in the house, if there's dysfunction in the house, you can tutor them all day long.
And they just will not receive it.
Yeah.
So we like to offer some of those needs within the school for our students. When we identify those students and we realize that there's exactly something else going on, we really would like to be able to assist them. We have a clothes closet where we provide uniforms for our students. If there's a need such as food or diapers and things of that nature, we come together as a school to try to even provide some of those things for the siblings and things of that nature at home. Because some of the kids, they can't even function when, my sister doesn't have a coat, or you ask them, do they have a coat? I gave it to my younger sister, things like that. And we ask our parents to inform us if there are additional needs.
You're right, because a lot of them they can be so concerned about a sibling and they can't focus on what they're doing. But like I said, that is so powerful. So now the Willis McGahee Foundation, how did that partnership come about?
Well, I have known Ms. Armika Navar for quite a few years, and when the opportunity presented to herself, she just thought of me naturally. She was like, I have a friend that is an assistant principal at a school. Let me reach out to her and see if her school has any needs. And quite naturally, I'm always talking to them about different things at the school and the needs we have, and trying to get volunteers from my friends.
Right.
And so she was like, that would be a good partnership. It would be a good fit.
Okay, and earlier today you and I talked a little bit and you shared some of the events that you either had in the past or would like to have but funding
funding.
kind of
One
determines?
we have annual father-daughter dance. We would like to do a mother-daughter dance as well, a mother-son dance as well. We do our annual field day event that all the children look forward to. But of course, these things are in addition to Entitled One only funds academic-based instruction in the math and reading areas. So these additional things that a lot of us take for granted at school, those they cost.
Right.
And so we would like to be able to do them without passing that cost along to our parents sometimes.
And again, addressing those areas, like you said, non-academic, which is important. It's important, but also addressing those areas to help enhance self-esteem. I mean, like the father-daughter dance, the mother-son dance.
The first one we had, I think we had over 100 students that actually participated, and
I bet that was so precious.
yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
So precious.
Just to see the little girls interacting with their dads, and that's when the mothers were like, "You have to do one. You have to do one for the mothers." They were a bit jealous. They were jealous, but it turned out to be a really good thing. And we actually started a little dance team at the school that performed during the father-daughter dance. It was a group of young ladies, and they performed the dance to dance with my father, and it was just some things that we were starting that they need in the community, because no matter where you are from, everyone wants the best for their child.
Yes. Everyone wants the best. Have you seen a direct correlation between all of these non-academic things that you're doing?
Most definitely.
With what's going on in the classrooms and improvement?
It does. It gives the kids an incentive to look forward to when they know we have different events coming up and different things that they can participate in. It kind of, the teachers can say, okay, we can use the 3-strike rule, and it's more of a positive behavior incentive for them to have those activities and to be able to attend. And it does curb the behavior in a positive way with our students. And then when you have different areas for the students to participate into, then you start to see that light bulb go off with some of them, because you don't know what their hidden talents are.
Right.
And so for some of our girls we thought were very shy, they really enjoyed the dance.
They're not shy.
They're not shy, but that was just something they really enjoyed.
Yes.
And so when you're able to provide those extracurricular activities and just see the kids really get involved, they begin to just flourish in other areas.
And I'm sitting here listening to you, and I'm saying to myself, I hope the powers that be are hearing this lady, because she recognizes that, yes, academics are important. We cannot discount that at all. But everything else that goes on outside of the classroom has a direct impact, if not more, than the English, math, science, social studies, and we're going to give you some tutoring because you're not doing well in your class. And what you speak is just volumes. And I just hope the powers that be hear what you are saying, that there needs to be funding and support and so forth for these types of programs outside of the classroom, things to address the basic needs of the students, as well as those self-esteem, the father-daughter, the mother-son, those types of things. We see more support in those areas. We see more funding in that area. We'll see performance in the classroom.
Most definitely.
Yes.
We will.
And thank you so much for sharing. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
I am very grateful for the Willis McGahee Foundation, and I thank everybody that has participated today. So,
and if anybody wanted to contribute, is there a way to reach you?
They can. If you go out to the Finch website, my name is Tiffany Burney, and my email address is there on the school website, and you can reach any of us through the school website. Okay, and the main website is atlanta.k12.ga.us, and you can find our school on our website. Okay.
I love your logo. Soaring the wings of knowledge.
Yes.
I'm stealing the logo.
You stealing
slogans and things like that.
Well, go ahead. We can share.
We
can share.
Right. Yes. But ladies and gentlemen, Finch Elementary School Assistant Principal, the dynamic Tiffany Burney. This has been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for
And
what
we
you've
wish
done.
you the best. We wish you the best. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. You listen to the Survival Radio Network, and we will be back after this break.
Which is MI21 Production. They did our bag, which
Thank you.
they're absolutely wonderful. They're Chick-fil-A doing our breakfast. Reds right here for supplying beer. The Science Center of Atlanta, SRN Management, State Farm, Wells Fargo. We actually have two individuals that were our sponsors from the Wells Fargo. Emmanuel Lelikis, he actually just left. He traveled from Tampa here. And Greg Crane, Steve Logo. And RPM Motorsports, who provided our car side. And that's Carlo Wilson over there. So we have one of the biggest reasons that we're here is we partnered up with Finch Elementary, which is at Atlanta Public School in the poverty-stricken areas, the Title I school. And Willis wanted to do something here, so we said, okay, let's do it. Partnered up with Tiffany, she's the assistant principal at the school. We're actually having a program there tomorrow, which will consist of a healthcare initiative. We're having Southside Medical come out and speak with the kids. We have Paper Pay coming out. It's an organization. They're going to do a project with kids. We have a race coming out. They're going to do an activity with them as well. And we also have Inky Johnson. He's a motivational speaker. He's coming out to speak to them. Inky went to University of Tennessee, was in a first round draft pick. However, he was injured, which almost killed him. He has a phenomenal story. And he'll tomorrow speaking with the kids as well. So, the next thing is our winners. Who wants to come up? We had Closest to the Pen, Longest Drive. Y'all already know. Y'all already probably know who won that. We have a group of MLB players over here. Therefore, y'all already know that these guys pretty much what they can do out there on the golf course. But no.
Pictures.
Adam. What's the guy? No. That's all you can. Adam. Yeah. And closest to the pen, Rob Jaquette. Am I pronouncing it right? Rob in here. And next we'll do our raffle. Some people want to take out the ticket. If any of you purchase raffle tickets, and you have to be here to get the raffle prize.
What's the prize?
4 here and 4 here.
What?
All right.
0-0-2-1-5-8.
Does anyone have their ticket? You guys have their ticket? Okay. How many people?
Everybody's a winner.
All right.
Everybody's a winner.
2219.
All right, good. Thank you.
What was your first number?
215.
Sit on down, lady. Come on.
How are you?
I'm good. How you
Good. Apology.
doing? Pleasure. Brian Jordan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So what we talking right here?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Look at us. As soon as we come back on. Well,
Welcome back to Survival Radio Network. We're at the Willis McGahee third annual Charity Golf Classic and Celebrity Invitational. Joining us now, Mr. Brian Jordan, former Major League Baseball player and NFL player.
double duty. Multitasking.
Double duty. That's
Love it.
right.
And he's
Truly
from
blessed.
Yeah.
broadcast Fox Sports South. I'm sorry, Fox Sports South.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for being here.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Did you have fun today?
I sure did. You know, whenever I can support a fellow athlete, you know, that's giving back to the community, that's, you know, what I want to do. And that's what I always do. And to raise money to give a kid hope is what it's all about.
Excellent. What'd you shoot today?
Well, I had a great team.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, with scrambles, you just swing hard. If you got a couple good players in your group, you're going to do well. And we actually ended up 18 under.
Okay.
So I don't think we're going to win, but we'll be close.
That's good. As long as you hit front,
Yes.
good call. That's
Yeah. And just a moment ago, we had the assistant principal of Finch Elementary School.
You know what? I write children's books, and I was able to visit Finch and
Really?
talk about my children's book, talk about my life, and read to the kids. So that's what I enjoy doing.
So tell us one of your books.
Well, my first book I wrote in 2005. It's called I Told You I Could Play. And it's about dreaming big as a kid and setting goals and going out there and believing in yourself and achieving. That's exactly what I did. My second book is Overcoming the Fear of Baseball. So many young kids get hit in the face or get hit in the arm and they give up playing a game of baseball. So my dad just encouraged me to try again. And not just in baseball, but in life. You're going to be knocked down. You got to get back up. And thank goodness I did, because I played 15 years of Major League Baseball. And then my third book is Time Out for Bullies. We know that's a huge problem around the world. And my mom was an educator, and she taught me all about bullying. And I went to school, and I was a protector. And I made friends with those who were getting bullied, and I had a great relationship, learned a lot. They learn how to be independent and not be afraid anymore.
Right. So how that come about? You started writing children's books. Where did that?
I don't even know. It's a gift from God, because my first book I woke up at 4 in the morning with this thought in my head, and I wrote it down. And I called my mom the next morning. She liked it after tearing it apart with edits and everything else. Yeah. But it turned out great. I read it to my young kids, and they enjoyed it. So that's when I knew I had a chance of being successful at it, and it all worked out for me.
That's great. So have you done that all along, coincide with the athletics? Or?
You know what? No. My dream, if I didn't make it in athletics, was to be an FBI agent. I never thought that I'd be some type of journalist in writing, but
FBI agent, children's books.
Yeah,
I love it.
But like I said, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, so I never know what God has in store for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He opens those doors. You just have to kind of walk through and
that's
see
it.
what's there for you.
Let Him lead your steps, right?
Yes. So where do you see yourself going from here?
Well, right now, I have my own foundation, Brian Jordan Foundation, which I created in 1998. I started just giving kids scholarships to get into college. High school seniors in need, those who work really hard and deserve to go to college. We raise money through golf tournaments and everything to provide that money that they need, that bridge. We try to bridge the gap so they can get in college. Then in 2003, I added a health and fitness component to my foundation, where we do free camps every year, provide baseball gloves, backpacks, back to school supplies for inner city kids. And it's a great day for them. I bring some of my MLB friends out. We teach them the game of baseball and encourage them to get out, stay healthy, stay active. And it's just a fun day. And matter of fact, it's coming up July 19th at the Villages of Carver YMCA down near Turner Field. And that's just a joy. And then, of course, the literacy program, where I write children's books. We get corporate sponsorship, and I go speak to kids in school, and we're able to give out our books to encourage kids to start their own home library.
Right. Because reading is so.
It's so important. Education is in the books, and you got to be able to read and to be educated and to be successful in life.
No, I grew up with a lot of educators in the family, so we had a lot of books. But tell me if you ever had this problem growing up. You know how you come in as a child and you're excited about something and you're telling mom about what it is, and maybe your grammar is not quite proper.
Oh, yes.
So she's correcting you throughout your little story, and by the time she finishes correcting you, forgot what you.
You know what? The funny thing is, I'm a broadcaster now, and my mom, she does not miss a show. Pre-game, post-game, and she'll call me up right after the show. Well, you know, you said this and you said that. Maybe you should have said it this way. And, you know, it's awesome. I mean, the love my mom, I have for my mom, she has for me. She's been my leader my whole life. Her and my dad, who just passed away in January. But, you know, that's my role models, both of them. Mm-hmm.
So what, and I know there are a lot of nuggets. What's one thing that they have poured into you that you see yourself now pouring into others?
You know what? Never give up on yourself. And, you know, believe in yourself. Self-confidence is so important. When people tell you you can't do something, that's when you can do it. And that's the way my life has been. I've had some traumatic injuries where doctors told me I wouldn't play the game of football ever again. And, you know, I just overcome odds, you know. Through my trust in the Lord, I can do whatever. I truly believe that.
That totally fits into what our show's all about. We do a long talk show. It's called Your Time, and we talk about people becoming their passion, and no matter what step of life they're in, if they're coming out of a bad relationship, just transitioning into a different point of life, we motivate them to go on, even though it's a dark, bleak time. You know, there is hope.
And it's always hope. Always hope. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys' show because that's encouraging. And I tell you what, the way society is right now, we got to continue to encourage everybody.
Yes, yes. Well, before you go, because I know that you got to get over there and get in that photo. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? How can our listeners reach out to you?
Really, just trust in the Lord. He's going to guide your steps. If you believe in yourself, believe in Him, anything's possible.
Thank you.
All right.
We appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take a break and
we'll be right back.
Yes.
You are listening to
Survival Radio Network. Okay.
For some reason. Oh, no worries.
Let's see if we can get him to the other show.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I just wanted to let him get over there. Because I know he was trying to get over there.
I would love to.
Here's my phone.
Reach out to him.
Oh, yeah. And Takia, too.
Okay. I gave it to Keto. I gave it to Keto.
Good job. Thank you.
Because I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah. Yes. Where is it? Go ahead. Start up.
Okay.
Okay. Let's come. Sorry. Okay. We are back. We are back. And we are live. Oh, okay. Please check in. What? What's mine? I did. But he took the picture. Go ahead and start back in a minute.
And welcome back to Survival Radio Network. I'm Bruce Allen, along with my co-host, Paula G. We do the Your Time radio show on Wednesday nights. We're here today at Bears Best in Swanee, Georgia. We're here for the 3rd annual Charity Golf Classic Celebrity Invitational, sponsored by Mr. Willis McGahee of the NFL. It's supporting Finch Elementary School. And we've had a great turnout here today. Some NFL, Major League Baseball players came out to play for a great cause. And we're going to have Mr. McGahee himself here in a few minutes. He's taking some pictures and shaking some hands. It's been a great day at the Bears Best. Beautiful course, beautiful facility. And we've had a great time. Met a lot of neat people and had a lot of fun. Had some great interviews. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in and joining us. My broadcast partner, Paula G, is trying to corral Mr. McGahee to get him over here on the mic before we get out of here today, because we definitely want to talk to him. We just talked to Mr. Brian Jordan, former NFL, Major League Baseball player. And we'll be having Willis join us here shortly. Again, you're listening to the Survival Radio Network.
Yeah. Well,
we're going to take a break.
She said I can
stay right back with Mr. Wilson.
Oh, both of us going to be on the same time?
So let's go ahead and bring Mr. McGahee in.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, for inviting us, rather. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
So how did it go today?
For me or just for everything? Well, for everything, it went great. For me, it was okay.
Okay, so you didn't shoot too well.
Nah, I didn't shoot too well. You know, I was too busy entertaining everybody else.
That's
It's a good thing. Everyone did a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody had a good time. I had a good time. I mean, I think it was a good turnout. It was positive. And, you know, I had no complaints. I didn't hear any complaints from anybody else. So, it turned out good.
We had a great conversation with Tiffany Burney,
Yeah.
the assistant principal, and she was just sharing how what you're doing today is really impacting the school and how it's, you know, the funds and the support and so forth, and you all coming into the school. She was really sharing how it really impacts the school and students. And we were talking about how, you know, a lot of times what goes on outside of the classroom has a much larger impact on students than what goes on inside the classroom. So what you all are doing today is helping those elements of those things outside the classroom, the supplies and the different events and so forth that they're able to have, that helps to build up the students' self-esteem. It helps to meet their basic needs, food, clothing, shelter, that sort of thing. So this is really great. This is really great.
Thank you.
Very good things.
Yeah.
And again, we thank you guys for inviting us.
Well, thanks for coming. We appreciate that.
And is there anything that you want to share with our listeners? Anything that you want to share? Any encouragement or anything that you feel from today? Go ahead.
Yes, I feel that because I work with professional athletes and I just try to encourage all my clients to give back You know, that's the reason why we're here, to sow seeds, positive seeds into other people's lives. And with athletes, they have a really big impression on children. So with Willis going back to the school, just his presence overall, you know, just seeing them, this is something that they wouldn't come in contact with a professional athlete on a daily basis. And one word that he could say or one sentence could change the life of the kid forever. So that's the goal. And he's doing wonderful things with his foundation, and we plan on taking it to other levels. So I'm really pleased with today and what we're doing tomorrow. I'm really, really happy about it.
Now tell us a little bit about tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow?
Well, we're going to have the Finch Elementary. You know, we're going to have a motivational speaker, Inky Wright. You know, as Amika said, you know, he was supposed to be a first round pick, but he got in a tragic football accident on the field, and, you know, almost lost his life. And, you know, just by him rebuilding, coming back, and walking again, you know, that he has a story he wants to share with the kids out there. And not only that, we're going to have the
Healthcare initiative. We have Southside Medical coming out, and they're going to speak about healthy eating with limited resources. They're also providing, not at the school at that time, but they're going to give them information on free immunization. So, and then we have 2 movement activities for them, just to get them busy, because nowadays, you know, kids don't go outside. They stay in the house.
Video games.
So to get them moving and, you know, just interacting with each other. I mean, it's summer school, so they really don't want to be there, but with us coming, they're excited. So we're looking forward to tomorrow. Yes.
And we also want to say this will be back again next year. Hopefully it will be at Bears Best, or it might be somewhere else, but it will be in Georgia again.
Yes.
And Willis, you got a football camp coming up?
You have a football camp coming up in California on July 13th. You know, it's from the ages 8 to 18. You know, you can register online. You go to Willis McGahee Foundation. WillisMcGahee.com, and then it'll have everything out there laid out for you. And it's just, you know, I like working with kids and just doing things, and you know, that's the whole goal, just to be out there and interact with people.
That's great.
So when you're working with the kids, you know, they're coming up and they're all excited and so forth. What does that feel like for you? What, you know, I know you like to give back. What do you see yourself in some of those children?
I mean, it's crazy because, you know, I feel like kids are the hardest ones to speak to. You know what I mean?
They're honest.
Yeah, they're honest, and then, you know, that attention span
is real.
is not there all the time. But I think it's a great thing when I go and speak to them, just interact. I mainly interact. You know, cut the speaking out. You know, let them ask the question they want to ask. You know, you just give it to them. You just tell them how it is. You know.
What's the craziest question, child? Because you know they ask all kinds of, like, where'd you get your shoes? And
They'd be like, what's the first thing you bought when you how much money you make? And you know, they ask questions that kid want. You know, kids questions they ask.
My daddy got a shirt like that.
Exactly. Do you know my daddy? You know my sister?
My sister.
Like your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. Well, we thank you all so much, and we know you're busy. You've got so much going on, so we do want to hold you, but we're not going to be selfish.
Okay. Thank you. We appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you so much.
And next year, you guys have to golf.
You know,
we don't want to hear nothing about you can't go, because I can't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's fun.
It's
fun. You just get out there and have a good time.
Right group of people. Yeah.
Right group of people, and just take the white ball and just keep it going.
Just give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
And we're gonna have more women next year.
Oh, okay.
Players.
And players.
Women players.
Women players. Oh, you heard
yes.
that. Right.
I had to correct that. Women players.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, well, thank you all very much for joining us, Mr. Willis McGahee and Ms.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And hey, we will be back next year.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yes.
Yes.
You're listening to the Survival Radio Network. We're going to take a break and be back shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
No problem, man. No problem.
All right.
Yeah. I'll spice it up. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You
got it.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it.
I got
it. You had it.
Nothing crazy, but we're gonna be
All right. You know where you're maybe going yet? Or?
Nah, not yet. They didn't tell me yet. I'm not in the rush for it.
I got you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks for
All right. Okay. Wrap up as in Chandrea. We're done.
Okay, you're good. That's all. Everybody good.
How much?
And welcome back to the Survival Radio Network. I'm Bruce Allen on Apology, and we're about midway through our day here on the Survival Radio Network. We've been at the 3rd annual Charity Golf Classic and Celebrity Invitational.
This has been great.
Hosted by Mr. Willis McGahee. It has been great. We just got done speaking with Willis and his representative. It's been very awesome.
Yes, it really has. It really has. And he's just so excited about the turnout today, excited about the cause, and this has just really been a great afternoon.
Yeah, we've met a lot of great people. It's been fun. So we're going to wrap up here, but because things are winding down. But
yes, they are.
Again, we wanted to thank Survival Radio Network for making this possible. Mr. Mark Garrison.
Mr. Mark Parham.
Of course.
Yes, he hung out with us all day today. We thank him so much for his time.
We fed him, so he's good.
Yeah. Late, but we fed him.
That's okay. But anyway, we want to thank everyone for listening. And please be sure to tune into our show, Your Time, on Wednesdays between 8:30 and 9:30 Eastern Time.
Yes.
And that's going to about do it for today's
live broadcast.
It's been fun, Paul. So we will talk to you soon.
We will talk to you soon.
Again, for Survival Radio Network, I'm Bruce Allen.
Apology. Your Time.
Survival Radio Network. You can't live without it.
Cannot live without it. What a great afternoon. Bears best.
See you later,
Paula. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, later.
Oh, that's what he said. Hey.
We've had a great one.
It's been a very good day.
That was a challenge. That was a challenge.
It was fun, though. It's fun.
Yeah, but what did... Okay, I'm gonna stop thinking. Oh my God, we gotta go. I'm hungry. I want food.
I think it's still out.
Do we have a